I'm in the bathroom. Is that too much echo?
No, we'll fix it.
Okay.
It's not so bad.
Okay. I'm in the bathroom. Is that too much echo?
No, you're good. We're live right now. No, we'll fix it. All right. Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Johnson. I want to say greetings to all of you right here um, on this channel. We're interviewing Minister Michael Norman, so I know we kind of had to get it all together, and we're interviewing him. How you doing, Brother Norman?
I'm doing fine, sir. Thanks for having me on. How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Yes, sir.
So glad that you're with us. So glad that you're able to share some time with us and be with us for this webinar. And I'm just going to check our room here, just let a couple people get inside. And first of all, I want to say hello to Kelly, Biblical T, Anita Watson. There's several more in here. How are you all doing? I've got Minister Michael Norman. Minister Michael Norman. I mean, brother, you're gifted. You do a lot. I'm interviewing you because you're going to be at the 7-Day Harvest Convention there in High Point, North Carolina, for the Great Gathering Hebrew Conference presentation. And so, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Always ready. In and out of season. Ready.
Yes, yes.
It's very
I
simple.
wanted to take a few minutes just to interview you because just to let people know what's going on and why we're doing this live webinar. Musical artist, Minister Michael Norman. He's also a man that brings the word also, but he is a musical artist. February the 7th through the 9th at the Red Lion Hotel, High Point, North Carolina. The 7th-Day Harvest Ministries is going to be presenting this concert and this hosting the Great Gathering Hebrew Conference presentation. And Minister Michael Norman has several EPs out. He has performed on stages with mainstream artists, and I call him a mainstream artist. So that's going to be February the 7th through the 9th at the Red Lion Hotel. Registration is free. Registration is free. You want to be there with our own Minister Michael Norman. There's going to be musical artist Teresa Lindsay's going to be there, JoJo Gardner, yours truly, and Brother Benea Israel. So this is going to be February the 7th to the 9th. Check in at the Red Lion Hotel. Again, that's Minister Michael. Well, let me go back. That's JoJo Gardner, musical artist Teresa Lindsay, Minister Michael Norman is going to be there, musical artist Mike Teasy, and you'll be able to come right out of your hotel room, go right downstairs to the conference center. We're going to be renting out one of the conference rooms for the musical concerts and the presentations that we're going to be doing. And this is a nice hotel, Minister Norman. This used to be the Radisson, but the Red Lion purchased this particular site out. And so we're looking forward to being there. So we're looking forward to having you there, brother. I mean, I know that you've got some great things out. Some of the songs that you have out, where can we find them? Where can we find them?
You can find Awakening and another song, The Most High is Holy, on Spotify, iTunes, and of course you can go to the YouTube channel and see one of the videos that I did.
Okay. And so you got your videos on YouTube for these. I think it's the Awakening.
Yes, Awakening and Holy And Peace Be Still is the video that I really like, that we had a famous videographer come in and do for us. I love that video. Peace Be Still. It's up under Minister Michael Norman.
And I also like Taking It to the Streets.
Taking It to the Streets, yes. Mm-hmm.
I use that song on our intro when we do our Sabbath messages, when we edit the videos. That's the song that we use, and we want to thank you for that. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing and what we can expect at the conference coming up.
Well, the song, The Awakening, I'm really pushing that song right now because it's telling the history and the journey of the Hebrew Israelites from when they was in the Promised Land and how they got kicked out of the Promised Land. I wanted to do a history song so I can explain to people what this movement, this Israelite movement was all about, how they fell, why they fell, and where are the Israelites at today, and what it takes for us to get back to the Most High. So I will be doing that song Awakening along with some dramatation with it, do some drama with it, some acting with it that fits well with the song. And we're going to do a praise and worship song. I love to praise the Most High.
All right, all right. Well, there's certainly going to be people coming from all over that Tri-County area. And so we're looking forward to this. We're looking forward to you. You're very talented. Also, you have a ministry that you've got going on there in Charlotte, North Carolina. By trade, you are an electrical contractor.
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. And you're opening up a school, I understand. Tell us a little bit more about that.
We opened up a school. We already done started. We started in January. We have a full class. It's called Global Vocational Training Center. And you can go to globalvocationaltrainingcenter.com and look at our website. I wanted to do something for our community because I got a real heart for our brothers, because I go into the jail system every Sunday from 1 to 3:30. They told me, which blew my mind, that 95% of the population in Mecklenburg County, where I live in, is 95% is black males.
Wow.
That blew my mind. So,
wait a minute. Let me catch that, brother. So you're saying the prison population in Charlotte, Mecklenburg is 95%
black. Yes. 95. You can Google it. It's on the Mecklenburg County Sheriff website. And when I went to orientation, the lady told me that. And I said, ma'am, are those numbers right? You sure? She said, yes, sir. And she went farther to say the blacks don't make up even nearly 30% of the population.
Wow.
In Mecklenburg County. And as you go up north, if you research it, the further you go north, the higher the numbers get.
Wow.
So I wanted to do a school to where I can slow down that revolving door of incarceration for my brothers by giving them not only a trade, but empowering them with mentorship and employing them on my electrical company as start off at top helpers. And then put them on their progressive journey to be electricians. And not only that, I'm showing them how, if you want to open up your own business, how to be an electrical contractor.
Minister Norman, that's awesome. So you're going to definitely have an impact on the recidivism rate for when these guys come out, because most of the times they don't have a job.
Right.
And nobody will give them a trade. Nobody gives them a second chance.
Right.
So basically, you're putting them into your school. They will go. They will become apprentice first, learn the trade, and then they can go on from there and get their license.
Yes.
And of course, when you get contracts, they have a job.
Yes.
Wow, brother, I really commend you and what you're doing. I don't think I've never heard of a prison population being 95%
Yes.
Black, let's just say our Hebrew brothers.
Mm-hmm. So
Man, let me tell you, that's pretty deep. That's pretty deep.
yeah. So you know from hearing that there's a problem somewhere in the administration, and I'm not going to go deep to that, start pointing fingers. I just want to be part of the solutions, but I'm wondering why. And I'm finding out as I go in there and minister, and most of those young brothers, 18, 19, 21, are in for conspiracy charges.
Mm,
Yeah, conspiracy. They're giving them 5 years, 6 years if they are riding with someone that's selling drugs, regardless of if they knew or not. Then they can get them for conspiracy. Mm-hmm.
wow.
Yes.
So, we have to commend you for the work that you're doing because not only are you a musical artist, not only are you a minister bringing forth the word, awakening the people of the book, but you're also coming up with a solution to give these brothers hope when they come out. And of course, you're giving them the word and the awakening also.
Right. Right. That's right.
That that's beautiful. That's beautiful. We're looking forward for you to be there at the conference. We're looking forward to just having you perform. And Elder Douglas over there with the 7 Day Harvest Ministries has several pastors coming from the area, several different praise and worship teams. I think one of them is called the High Point Deliverance Praise and Worship Team. There's another praise and worship team. Um, we're certainly looking forward to your performance. Again, Mike Teasy, JoJo Gardner, Teresa Lindsay, and the list just goes on and on. So not only are people going to be getting educated about who the people of the book, the plan to salvation, information on just the feast days, but just all of this wonderful singing. This is a conference. If you all have not registered, you want to register. It's a free registration, by the way. You register on site, but it's free. And the High Point, uh, Red Lion High Point Hotel there in High Point, North Carolina. The room rates are good. Give them the promo code 70207. The main airport there is Greensboro, which is about 20 minutes out. If you have a Spirit Airline hub near you, Spirit Airline has excellent rates right now flying into High Point. Um, so, my brother, who you just opened up in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yes,
Um,
they had a black family reunion up there where Marvin Sapp was the main attraction, and
okay.
opened up there, and it was very nice. It really touched my heart to see us come together as a community. We had all black vendors, and everybody was coming together, functioning as a community with peace. There was no violence, there was no outbreak. It was just everybody loving on each other, and the vendors were doing their thing. And it was wonderful to see us function as a nation like we
Well,
should.
that was in Cincinnati, Ohio, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And you opened up before the famous
Marvin Sapp.
Marvin Sapp.
Yes.
Never could have made it. I'm not gonna try to sing. Uh, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna leave that up to you. But it's just wonderful that you have so many different talents as a man of God, bringing the word, as a musical artist, as a professional, and now somebody opening up a school to become a social service provider to these individuals coming out. And thank you for sharing that information. I know you have a great testimony, and we're going to be looking forward to hearing you at the High Point conference there in North Carolina, the 7 Day Harvest High Point Conference, presenting the Great Gathering Hebrew Conference presentation. So thank you for taking some time out of your day, and thank you for just, I know it's kind of late in the evening there. What's the weather like right now in North Carolina? What can
Oh,
we
it's getting
expect?
cold. It's getting cold. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, we're
but
getting down to the teens.
all right. Prayerfully, we'll be okay when we get there. Bring your hat, your coat. But you know what I like about it, Minister Norman? You once you check in that hotel, you can come right downstairs, right into the conference room. They have restaurants there. Um, I don't know if there's going to be any football games on or anything like that, but I heard they have a little sports area with the finger foods and all like that. So it's just going to be wonderful. So if it is cold, we can come right downstairs. But more importantly, when you come to the conference, you leave your hotel room, get on the elevator, come downstairs, and you'll be right there in the conference room. So that's going to be a blessing. I hope that on the sideline, after some of the presentations, you would join us as we chop it up with some of the people coming up there, just talking about different things, talking about the word, who we are, and just expounding on a variety of subjects because you're knowledgeable and just expounding on the various topics that we're going to go into. So we look forward to you joining with us at some of those roundtable meetings.
Okay, I sure will.
All right. Thank you. Any final words, my brother?
Yes, I want to say to everyone out there, please get to this conference. The Most High. It's a wonderful time to be alive, to see the Most High waking up his people and giving us true knowledge and empowering us of who we really are. Please come to this conference. Bring your pen, bring your paper, bring your pad, and get some notes and go back and research the research. Listen to that song Awakening. Research what I'm saying to find out who you really are through the Bible and other sources that Pastor Johnson may have for you. The Most High is waking up his people. It's wonderful.
Already. Yes. Isn't it good to be, this is
wonderful time to be alive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So hello, Sandra. How you doing? ROI, Rodney Frederick. Yes, thank you. Y'all hit those likes buttons before we leave. Please, please hit those like buttons. Kelly Ming, call me and we can pray for her together. I think they're talking about somebody in there. Sandra Bellinger is asking for prayer for someone there. So you all, I know you all going to get that. Sister Tia, thank you so much. She's running that chat room for us over there. So thank all of you all for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button. And we will see you February the 7th through the 9th at High Point, North Carolina. Peace, my brother. Thank you for taking some time out of your day.
All right. Shalom, brother.
Shalom.